Question. We have a creative industry sitting here. And you rightly said, I'm sure they all have just a tiny bit of self-doubt, whether they're presenting a new idea, whether
creative
they're trying to
people
come up
have
with
to,
something.
don't they? Because,
yes.
because they are, they're putting themselves out there.
Yes.
Creative people in particular, I think, you're stepping into the unknown, you're stepping into the abyss every time. I presume you guys have to think of a campaign, or think of a line, or think of a story, or think of a photo shoot. You're stepping into the unknown, into the abyss. So I'm sure creative people in particular probably struggle with.
So any advice for these guys in the sea of self-doubt?
Oh.
I'll just say.
I think there's a lot of self-confidence, because that, I think what forces you through as a creative person is this balance between incredible, probably too much belief in yourself, overly sort of self-confident in a way, parallel, absolutely alongside incredible self-questioning and self-doubt, and it's the battle between the two of them that often creates, a brilliant moment of imagination. So I don't want to take the self-doubt away, because I think it's actually quite a creative, that it's a creative process probably. But I think if you're young, any young people here, maybe this is the first time you're here, and you're terrified that you won't win an award, most of you probably won't.
Sorry, guys.
It's the truth, isn't it? Just take that, and I know that you all know this stuff anyway, but you take that as a moment of, fuck them, fuck them. I'm going to do so much better next year.
We decided to disrupt our own business. And it includes things like studios and a connected workspace practice that's all about boosting productivity. We've created some software around which we have IP. But we're going to focus today on that top row, ventures, consulting, and the agency business. Because we had to reinvent all three of those things. We had to get into businesses that we weren't even in 5 years ago. And along the way, we found interesting opportunities for us to disrupt industries that we weren't even participants in.
If you break it down, there are really two things that we do. We do connected communications, which sort of looks like advertising, and we do connected design, which sort of looks like product and services. Our philosophy around connected communications is, again, we capitalize on the disruption in media by creating stories that give brands a meaningful role in culture. The most disruptive media right now, and the one that's in your pocket that you're probably checking instead of listening to me, is social media, right? And if you live in social media as a brand well, then you live in culture well. So this is a relationship between media and culture, because our relationship to that media is not just with brands, it's with our friends and with ideas and what's going on. And the connected design practice is based around us capitalizing on the disruption of technology by creating experience that put people first. So Barry mentioned this, that we have all of these technology habits now. And importantly, and this has been true for us for a long time, when you design these products and services, you can't then go and buy people's use of it, like you can buy attention in the advertising world. You've got to earn it by thinking of them first. So people first, designing products around what they really care about, is a philosophy that goes deep into our creative philosophies. Yeah, we have these ideas. You go through the pain of these things, of building these capabilities over time. It could take a year. It could take 3 years. So the inspiration is great, but you've got to have tenacity. It's really fucking hard work. The thing that I would say about Bob is he's a tough old bastard, and he just keeps coming back for more, and you've got to do that, right? You've got to have the vision and the tenacity. And I'm